Hello everyone, welcome back once again to DCS. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the different fusing options for the unguided bombs available in DCS. Specifically, our current salvo, which is three times Mark 82 air bullets on our inboard station. Cut it out, track IR. And then 6 times, oh Jesus, I can't speak. It's 6 times Mark 82 air bullets and then 6 times Mark 83 snake eyes. And we're going to be looking at the fusing for these bombs in both the nose, tail, and nose tail fusing configurations. So on my display here, I currently have my Mark 82 selected. I've got 6 of them available. I'm currently in profile 1. I'm currently selected as a single pair. I've got 10 feet of spacing between them, and I think this is a ripple option, which we're not going to be utilizing today. But over here, on the left, is our fusing. So currently we're selected in high drag nose tail. What that's going to do is when that bomb comes off of the rack, there is a parachute canister in the case of the 82s, and then the 83s actually just have a mechanical drogue, if you will, that pops out to slow them down in flight. So when we have the high drag option selected, that's what's going to happen with those. That's going to be primarily for your low altitude, high speed bombing. I can then select a low drag option where that chute does not deploy and it'll fall just like a normal free fall bomb. And then I can select high drag with a tail fusing, which is going to be for a penetration type bomb if you're trying to do bunker busting or something like that. And it's the exact same fusing options for our other bombs. We've got high drag nose tail, low drag nose, and high drag tail. We're going to start out with high drag nose tail today. And we'll do a single bomb drop for each one. I could ripple them, but we'll do a single bomb drop for each one. Let me set my stores config to Cat 3 before we take off. And then set my external lighting, and then we will get up in the air here. Oh, and my pod. ECM pod. Not that I think we'll need it, but better safe than dead, right? Let's get going. Pretty heavy load in the F-16 today. We're full fuel plus our bomb salvo as well as the air-to-air missiles that I brought along with us. But it's just a short hop over to our range area, so we'll do this all in real time. How are you guys liking DCS 2.8? I'm definitely liking a lot of the changes and updates that they've added to the sim. I'm still waiting for a really big increase in overall performance. But for the time being, any improvement is a good improvement. DCS is by far one of my favorite sims, so... So there's our dry lake bed. I've got targets just on the northern side there, so we should have them coming into view shortly, hopefully. We currently have our air bullets selected, so we will deploy those in a nose-tail configuration. So once we have a visual ID on our targets, we're going to go ahead and dump all of this altitude. There's our targets down there. Dump all of this altitude we gained, and then we're going to enter a pretty aggressive dive here, and we're going to accelerate up to about 500 or 550 knots indicated. This would be like if you had a tree line or if there were man pads or something like that that you were trying to avoid. Alright, master arm on. I have my target selected. We are coming in through 550 now, so I might select the burner. Bombs away. So that's a good first hit on that T-72. Next we'll do a low drag deployment since we're already up in the air here. And this is going to make that pipper sag just a little bit less because it's not retarding the bomb. Try not frag ourselves in the process. Oh, we landed a little bit short. That's the downside of CCIP bombing. We'll try one more with the low drag option. And we'll switch to the snake eyes. And we'll do the same thing. Obviously, our flight profile today is extremely unrealistic. You would not want to be following this flight profile. It would literally get you killed. But because this is the mission editor, I turned off their want to shoot back at me. Alright, take two. A little bit left.
Pull up. Pull up.
That's a good hit. Direct hit, in fact. Alright, I'm going to keep in the burner. We'll go ahead and switch over to the snake eyes. And we're going to go high drag, nose tail. Same profile as before. Or same flight profile as before. We will deploy our weapons at a low altitude and a high airspeed. So I'm going to start our dive. Hope the old F-100 engine here has enough kinetic energy to get us near that 500, 550.
Altitude. Altitude.
Target selected. Pickle. Way, way long. Have to check my airspeed on that. We might have been a little bit fast. See if we can't get that guy once more. And then we'll do an exterior visual demonstration of the munitions as they fall. That's what I've got left on the rack here.
Pull up. Pull up.
Pickle?
Altitude.
Yeah. Right on the side of him. Okay, so again with that high drag nose tail. I'm sorry, high drag tail is what I was actually releasing in. High drag, it's just the fusing is nose tail versus tail, so that'll make no difference on how the munition's deployed. But if I drop a bomb in high drag nose tail, get turned back towards the range here. We're not going to hit anything, but we at least want our munitions to kind of be going in a safe-ish direction. So if I go high drag, nose tail, release. There's our bomb with that big old parachute, slowing it down as it impacts. We actually did somewhat do some damage there. Same bomb selection, and we'll go low drag nose. Get turned back around on target.
Bingo. Bingo.
Already? I've only been flying in burner, like, for most of this episode. It's fine. We'll reduce down a little bit. So, same bomb, different release. You can see now that canister is shut. And we shacked our target. Try and get this off with the little bit of fuel we've got left here. Get turned back around once more. And we're currently in the high drag nose tail fuse arming. Go up and roll and point back towards the ground. High drag configuration. Pickle. So you can see there's that mechanical fusing I was referencing. And it's a good shack. I'm actually shacking targets better from a Hail Mary stance than actually aiming. Reset track IR.
Pull up.
And pickle. It's our last snake eye with the retracted parachutes there. We'll do our final pass here, and then we'll RTB, high drag, nose tail. We have 2 times weapons remaining. I can feel that they're both on, oh no, are they not? Yeah, no, they are on both on one side of the jet. No, they're not. Okay, well, the aircraft's pulling like they're on one side of the jet, but apparently that's not the case. So we'll get turned around here. Light up the burners one more time. For a final pass. Target selected. Ooh, no, let's get these tanks.
Altitude.
Bombs away. Very nice. Alright, that is that done. Guess if we really wanted to, we could, what's my key to select guns? It ain't that one. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, that is, CCIP fusing and, your drag options explained. It's a pretty easy concept to grasp, but, I don't know, just felt like making a video on it. So I'm gonna scoot on back to Tonopah before we run out of gas, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.